Abusuafo ye kon nsem ni mu asabre de asema air trend and say Honorable Kennedy akompre kon e Japan. Sabre the US court on action say ontua $18 million emfama Anas Aremeyaw Anasa wo mu chirim say defamation suita Anas twa no Sabre de wadi nkunim inti ontua $18 million na onfa Emma Anas na ono nso onhu de obeye ne ho inti Sabre de court rise na just a court hamon no aben inti foul place me ba betete na yache no obi anzo enya biedi
boka
so bekaya on March 15th 2023 ena Honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan winning case against Anasa case na Anasa ankasa na di case ni ko piem e wo Ghana ha court na wo chiremu se Honorable Kennedy Japan egu ne ho fi enu nti e wo se court no hwem na wo mutimi edi asem no na wo mo eye de wo mo beye na judgment ne baaye no na wiye no na chese de wokosi ye no mu asan edifo a yetwa Anas damage 50,000 Ghana cedis. Honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan be kire se wono de sika no nya de se sika ne na nani de akire na emum ohunu se nkofo bi Anas agu wo manim ase wo man mu judges bi ebinom anu no madurawu wo kai kwasi nyantachi case obeka ase na na akufo ado che ne botom o se ni nyina no kwasi nyantachi eni for wodi bem because obi a wo se bim produce a wodi adamude na chi adamude de wo se eyade se enya de a etwa yie kura inti court no hye Anas se won na de asam ne bae na emum on 50,000 Ghana cedis emfama Honorable Kennedy akompre ku e Japan Kennedy nso ejina mu ka se da bi se sika no no woje a enye yie na wo pese Anas mpachew o ma wogu o mu anim ase.
But I'm not going to talk too much. All I'll say is the victory is especially for Kwesi Nyantachi and the gentleman here. What they have gone through are massive humiliation in this country. Nobody, no citizen of this country should go through like that. I tell you today, the 50,000, I don't need it. I give it to him, but he should leave with his conscience.
Video no eno nti saa enetie na chese honorable nanu dem se ono nye sika ne hia no se bim produce 50,000 de enya de se be ni bibia na emum Anas mrabonten na womra ne nkofo a wagu om hu fi no wonyi wo mu din emfrim na Anas ne Kennedy Japan sensemi den ne ba obekai who watches the watchman Ebra na Anas release various videos packeta se share hontoma proye kankan na ekoso no and Honorable Kennedy Japan by no se there bi na wo kwan a wo fa so a wo journalist no wo investigations no wo se ano eden den na wo seven producer also wo chia obi a wo kwachi obi a wo je adamude na wo de adamude kro na ekochi se nipa kro
sika na nya 100 nkwa wo oji baba tunde $100,000 oji Mubarak $50,000 also okoji sika no Accra girls me boy kura de bia gisem hwe paper so boy no okoji sika no e de koma Anas enti Anas friend no eda na sesa ni nsaka sika no ono ye Mubarak no ono ankasa se oji $100,000 from Babatunde Mubarak onwui otiase Babatunde na wu enne ne yiri ne wo faase kura so mo ba me ho they were Anas tata wo so je $100,000 they are coming to see me. Wow. Enti Hafiz ono so kasai oji $50,000. So in all the three people oji $200,000. Enti so tia now this Anas ye sit down e mane nyanwa because we a genuine journalist. Unko jiji ko for bribe. Now we are say twa ho akwaka say obi je bribe. Monka $200,000 Anas investigation a waye wo Ghana no.
Enunti ya ade se enya ade etwa yie enunti wa bra Anas release video a ma Kwesi Nyantachi nam so kra ma FIFA ba ne no na akufu adu gina mu ato anso na aka chenso mfa na adwuma nto no Honorable Kennedy Japan ye yie pa se enam abrantie so ama nkofo ehwere wo madwuma kofo anim gu ase bi no maduro wu ene ade Also atena se hwe din a ekwan Anasa fa so ye na adwuma no enye saa kwan na wo so fa so to ono nso egada some evidence be against Anasa wo kire mu say Anasa so ye watchman and who watches the watchman Anasa yi ni video na honorable Kennedy Japan so eyi enam so kra ema honorable Kennedy Japan ne kwaku baako ebenyinya ensam a na enya asem keto because honorable hu ni say ne party a wo mu no wo kra bebre na nso tare ye friend sen Anasa echi chese ekoye nsem bebre a ema nkoye kra ne party members ni bi enyinya problem ba ni nyina akiri no wo mo resolve ye ema ekoka wo ne Anasa de no na den na case ni ko PM ewo US so bekaya me say on March 15th 2023 and na Anasa case ono ni ko PM o Ghana court no ye rule di ma honorable Kennedy Japan na honorable Kennedy Japan eko PM o US na US man be a program why a friend Daddy Freda or no just a social media blogger we interviews or granting interviews any other day na sa show ne so and honorable Kennedy Japan eko PM wa brana wa visit US your friend no ewo program no so and someone no okeka no eno na na ase hu ni se da bi waguma anim ase Ghana o sa beguma anim ase wa ha dia ene na ha nya Ghana ene ntime try Ghana na anya ye dia me try abrochire so
enti when we are fighting for the truth, a lot of people, because we're fighting now, we step on toes. So those toes will definitely high people, go out there, disgrace you and everything. I know intimeno and happen. Let me go to Ameyaw. A criminal like Anas, very evil guy, very, very evil. And he continues to do that, even under MPP for Heshelde Anas. And so, as far back as February 2018, now we have just been in power for 1 year. Now Anas, Ekoseti, MPP ministers up. You see somebody you have to believe more than me in Japan. I have all the videos. And I've given you the date, 8 February 2018. Anas, that evil boy, was setting MPP people up to disgrace them. That's how he makes his money. Or blackmailing. And he saw Ameyaw or no Akasa, or McGinah come crest also, or where you crop for on where is journalist or unravel corruption. Or my country.
On the video, Bob, saying the video, Baba too, just said, and wasema. Okan wo radio se so ba premises a di bisa amanfo emmono no na omote ya wasan anche na wowu ye nti wan chirechiri mu interpret ba de koto ne page na amanfo sha ase interpret ye
mamen kasem cho woni nipa assume say be na mde koto ho na ama obi akoye wo a woni ne ye dwuma enipa no ewu ye wudin 20 minutes. Now, who they are to social media or the two? Did he even say good things about Ameyaw? No sympathy, nothing. And when I will say he's behind it because he wanted to divert attention. One, Argentina Asemasi, police investigation, Ukrainian course. Now, who was sending message to a congressman here? Some mimika saying, well, I don't Ghana for Magini Susasana. Ghana for Magini Susasa. A criminal like that. Now, where Nipa, one who anas, a cum Chinese pokumu. Now, me call court to me kind.
I know you need proof until honor your for honor and Tony.
You want proof for the country, please. I have
fast proof for no more police for honor your friend. So, yeah, but your honor your interest until honor your inside.
Crash it. I think, Mr. Me what proof. I have all the videos of the Chinese people. What are you talking about? My court to crack can I know radio so I've gone to court and stated it clearly. Why are you afraid? Why?
I don't know what Canada Japan to share so far. No, one no share situation now. As a move near my goose so a coup and massy.
That penny, one now money your problem. Muamuti Ghana, America, and with all due respect to some of Ghanaians, no woman near Juma Papa be no, sorry, social media. Omuna sa asem we yo. Many enkam quote. Enkam quote because enuma me pesa be ye de boa Ghana no. Ni ani sa Jimmy Sem no a ebi moti radio so ni TV so ene akromfo te say Anas or Jinkofo Sasi, Roman sisters, na wunya soldier phone pain for nyina edi nachi. I will talk. And the ahonya me problem. And I mean my catcher will say, me say, once I'm fighting for the truth, there be I'll get enemies. And the enhame.
Eno nam so Emma Anas Aremeyaw e de koda US court ne say papa your friend Kennedy Japan ese woye criminal na chese woye wudini enu nti eye asama wo ka to no so ono de ohunu ne se enye no kre enu nti wo samai no na wo siw no sometimes sika no na edoso pa em say Anas lawyers kra na ma yeti sika no so a ebedru $18 million a sabre wo kosiw no na ensem ne ba na wie ye nyina akiri no abusua de ekọ enyina ne say US court no ashe honorable Kennedy Japan say ontua say sika no emfama anasan say omhu ni say wagu ne hu fi yenkọ court ho na yenkotie wa bra na ye pass ruling no.
And a breakdown, presuming 5 million, actual 5 million, and punitive 8 million, with your verdict and your... Okay, so the court's decision, as we start at the end, the court is denying the request for a mistrial, and everyone can file motions at the appropriate time, and the court will address everything after the motions are filed appropriately and then responded appropriately. Does anyone have any questions about anything? No. Okay. Good luck to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much.
Ebusia kwasi broni fita na pass ruling no ese your friend is honorable Kennedy Japan wontua $18 million emfama Anas say sika no crowd the bag and sika mo say wuhye mu gya ene o wontua emfama Anas eno nso sabre akoye asama eno nso eda ho eno no na Kevin Taylor ena efre Anas lawyers no lawyer no mu ba ko a chese wono ne di asem ne mu ntintiman a na wo busa ne se eba ne sen ena mutimi ewini case against Kennedy Japan na ono nso ekire nsem bebre mu a mepese ebekọ na yakohwe video wa bra Kevin Taylor eto ne nsa efre Anas lawyers ne mu ba ko ewo no show no so a na ono nso ene no edi anobabae
in New Jersey in a court to make it easy for us. We are one of the lawyers for Anas, and I want to state again, Udini Evans Selassie Adika, renowned lawyer. Bepacho, can you run us through how it started and how we got to know today, say, a judgment in the New Jersey court? Abba.
Okay, Mr. P. You know, the interesting thing is, I quite remember that you were sued in the U.S. sometime in 2021.
Yes. And
that actually caused my clients to begin inquiring about possibly if there's if there was anything out there, whether it will be actionable in the U.S. Mm. So you have some significance to today's events. So shortly after, when you were going through your motion to dismiss, we actually took a keen interest in that case and reviewed all the pleadings. Mm. And during that time also, my client informed me of a video that was circulating on social media. I just say, yeah, papa no, and someone just like okay, know about my client. Mm. So, like, you know, as the intellectuals that we are, we started opening the books and try to see where we can lay a claim. It's interesting enough. I mean, after reviewing the video, I you know, in our training, there's something that we are taught. Say, in your case, a case, no, it has to pass the test, and the case has to stand on all fours, which means that you do an analysis of whether there's jurisdiction in place, whether you have all the elements of each claim that you want to bring, So we went through all of that, and my conclusion was yes, on the basis of video now, my client is send them, you to be back court, New Jersey, as I say, papa no video no so papa na nenum nsam kire say o kase fi ni fie New Jersey. Now unim say ye krom for so no the diaspora is very important, obviously. What you do is testament to that fact. And there was an audience that he spoke to we're Ghana for they all take a keen interest in the happenings in Ghana, especially the politics in Ghana. So we thought, there was solid grounds for us to be in the court in New Jersey. So I advised my clients accordingly. Now, the interesting thing is that defamation is say, it's a separate case.
Yeah.
It's not to mean Ghana and be defending way. You still have to prove the truth of it. And before they will go to trial, there's mandatory settlement conference. I better say this maybe by this time we'll be say grown or they'll commit to the rights and senses and decide say this shouldn't go on because yes. And I acquire unfortunately me and Anas disagreed with me, but I prepared a settlement memorandum that sought to settle this case for $18 million. Just like the jury came back. As you know, in these days, we have all kind of tools that we can use to predict certain things.
Before you go ahead, this is where the contention is, and people saying 80 million, others saying a year 30 million. Now, when you read...
Well, we'll come to that. Let me clarify. Let me just clarify.
Yeah.
Okay. Complaints there, the coin. Yeah, claim for $30 million. $30 million.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And what I'm saying is that at before the mandatory settlement conference, or before the jury is empaneled, even though my client had firmly informed me he had no intention of settling this case because he believes that he ought to go to a jury of his peers to clear his name. But maybe let's just prepare our settlement memorandum, be thorough and be reasonable.
Yeah.
And even though he protested, I prepared a settlement memorandum that sought to settle this case for $18 million. Okay. Now you do settlement conference, papa about court. Now the lawyers say what he was willing to settle this matter for, and they said $10,000. So honestly,
it's clarification is very, very important. Normally Ghana.
Okay.
Into Muko Drew Hono, Anas initially, you have a kind of simple street language, and the damages are not paid around $30 million. And the client and Anas Kasa say a woman saw for $30 million, and yes, he can't all pay. In fact, he wants his name to be cleared, and then any priority of going to court.
Yes.
But because of the experience, now unim Sibia and your Matiano, no client here and ask Kasa and say it would be better and to be reasonable to at least settle on $18 million. And I'll say, no client and us, you did not really agree, but because he respects you as his counsel and as a lawyer, you people ended up around that money, around that figure, which is $80 million.
Oh, yes, like I said, you're a lawyer at Aremeyaw, New York.
Oh, yeah.
And also come home. Andrew Djka.
Yeah, you are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Aremeyaw is there.
Yes.
Djka is there. Crow is there. Yourself. Basically, as we are speaking to you, we are speaking to all of them because.
Yes. So, the whole team agreed on that, but he was the only reluctant one in settling the matter. But procedurally, we couldn't go to trial without actually going through to the settlement conference.
Yes.
In spite of his reservations, we still almost cut our demand down to about a little over half.
Okay.
But to our surprise, $10,000 to end the case.
No.
You know, I want to arbitrate and I who said no, some way, I'm sure so I can kind papers, no.
Yeah.
So he said basically, go and take your gamble in the courtroom. So that's how we ended up going to trial. So, like, to go back to how it ended, you know, so at about 4:50 on Thursday, the jury brought us in and they told us what unanimously what they had arrived at. But, you know, we decided to keep it under wraps because, there was a component, you multiply 18 million by 5, money do 90 million. For a total of about...
That was the plan.
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah. Because
to do that. Okay.
Yes. And then you decided to say back to your board with coming public with the finding of culpability on Thursday.
Yeah.
We ended up leaving that alone. A pursuit of ×5 because almost file emotions be I just say or see a two boss na in terms of that and sana say one way or another I be back pursue that ×5 and I say depending on what happens say be I bit me German and cafe. But at this time almost my court no say almost be into so.
Okay. So at this point, you know, Oma Makote who say Ombeba 80 million or Omo Pentiswo. How many days do they have to file that?
Okay. So at this point, no, the next thing that's going to happen is that there's going to be a paper, a judgment. I just say court ruling seal better so.
Yeah.
That will take a few days, and then after that, I believe there's a 5-day rule that's within which you can file that motion. So a bay motion, Matisse Binukasa appeal by any appeal in depending on how that motion goes. No,
okay.
We will get a chance. We may get a chance to attempt to get our ×5 of that 18 million, or a big jam and so depending on how that motion goes.
So for now,
yes.
18, no, Obintiminka said that is the end of the case. It depends.
No, it's not because hypothetically, someone to grab back 10, we still have the opportunity to go for ×5.
That is 50. Okay.
Yeah, into call extra 50 plus. Yeah, hypothetically, someone to back 10, we can go for another ×5.
Medasi hi Djka Nyan Support TV. Making sure so be subscribe. No press the notification button for more updates. My culture say the better phone be near the bedroom. Keep your ears and eyes closed on this channel. Medasi, my crowd. Bye bye.